Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? I realize that no one is still here, but it's polite to ask. Do you feel it, guys? Feel the energies? I can feel it. It feels like a roller coaster. It feels like a roller coaster these days. Can you feel it? It seems like this whole process really took off. To tell you the truth, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about today. I've been trying to understand for the past 2 days, and it seems like my thoughts are all over the place. My thoughts are all over the place. My emotions are all over the place. It's weird. So I decided I'm just gonna come here. I'm gonna start talking. See what comes out. First of all, energy update. Guys, what the hell? The sun is going crazy. The earth is going crazy. Everything is shaking. Can you feel it? Shaking. Energetically and literally. And metaphorically. So many things are happening all at the same time. Every day we're getting hit by a bigger solar flare and a bigger solar flare and a bigger solar flare. And the Schumann resonance is going off the charts. It affects us all. Each and every one of us on this planet. So much purging going on. The earth is purging. Us as individuals, we're purging. The system is purging. It's all happening all at the same time. Do you feel exhausted? I'm sure you are. earth is saying, no more. God is saying no more. The universe is saying no more. The new earth is coming. The grand ascension is happening. Guys, I'm just rambling today. I'm just rambling today because I can. There's so much going on. Do you feel it? I bet you feel tired. I bet your body feels exhausted from all this. All these energies. Guys, we are not used to dealing with this type of energy. We never have. Oh my God, you are so... Hi, Sarah. Right away you noticed, eh? Yeah, I got new glasses, thank you. Finally I can see. Finally I can see. Yeah, I got new glasses. Last week after the reading that I did. Thank you, thank you. Sarah, can you feel it? Can you feel the process taking place? Can you see it? We've never been hit by so much energy in recorded history. Okay. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my energy body. In my emotional body, I can feel it everywhere. Today is gonna be one of those days, Sarah, when I just ramble on and on and on and see what comes out, because this past week, what a roller coaster. What a roller coaster. In one day you can go throughout the whole range of emotions and thoughts and questions. Extremely intense. Saying Fonda, hi Fonda, nice to meet you. Sarah had an amazing dream. She's gonna share with us. Amazing dream this week. All of our prayers have been answered, and all we have to do is to be grateful. Yes, I woke up saying thank you, and that's what I will wake up with every day. Yes, yes, yes. Fonda has been clearing chosen ones of intense dark energy attacks. Yeah. Energy attacks, energy attacks. It's not energy attacks, guys, it's purging. We talk about it all the time. our demons and not our demons. Let's start with the truth. God, the universe, spirit, call it whatever you call it, is within us and within everything and everyone. So those are demons. Okay? Demons are within us. It's the same thing. It's darkness and light. It's the duality. Oh, thank you, Fonda. You sent me on a trail of thought. Let's go with that. It's within us. Both darkness and light. And it connects to what I always talk about. It connects to manifesting. It connects to universal laws. It connects to everything. It connects to everything. Why it connects to everything? Because we are all one, because everything is connected. What was that? I don't know. I thought I saw a big something. Here you go. Purging, clearing. Yes. And purging is clearing our demons. It's clearing our dark energy out of ourselves. It connects to everything. We are connected to everything and to everyone and to everybody. That means that God and our demons are all within ourselves. Yin and yang, dark and light, positive and negative, night and day, up and down. It's all about duality. It's all about duality, and it's all about balancing the duality. Yes. And that's what we've been doing. That's why we've been feeling all these feelings, and that's why everything is coming up to the surface, because we've been hit by so much light. So much light. I don't understand the question, Fonda. If you can. Entities, extraterrestrials, earthbound spirits, energy beings. This is all them? Question mark. Don't understand the question exactly. If you can explain. Where was I? We've been hit by so much light that everything that was hidden is now are all these coming from them, asking for all these what? Energies? What are we talking about? Yeah, the geese. The geese. That's the soundtrack in Canada. You know that. The geese, they sit on my roof. That's the soundtrack of my life now. So much light. Again, when I talk about entities, I talk about it's within us. Everything is within us. God is within us, and demons are within us. Choose where you look. Choose what you focus on. Causing this. You ask, are they causing this, Fonda? What is this? That's what I'm trying to understand. When you say this, define this. Okay, so that I can answer your question. But the thing is, I always talk about manifestation. I always talk about dark and light. I always talk about the duality and balancing the duality. It's not attacks. It's not attacks. We're being hit by energy, by light. We're being hit by the sun. The sun is active at the moment, very active, very active. And it affects not just us, planet Earth, it affects the whole universe and the solar system. But since we sit here on this planet and we are energy beings, right? We are energies before we are this vessel, okay? We are energies before we are this vessel. So we are connected. That is why we say we're connected to everything. I am energy before I drive this thing, this human body. Which, by the way, I don't ever underestimate the human body, because this vessel carries your soul this time around. We better respect it. A lot of people, they say, oh, they figure out they are souls, so they say, oh, we're not this body. Of course you are this body. Without this body, you cannot function. So you better respect your body. Just like you respect your car, the car that you drive in, and the house that you live in. And there's an eagle circling above me as I say it. Will it come closer? Maybe I'll try to show you guys. Guys, we've been hit by so much light that everything that was dark, everything that was hidden, and I'm talking within you, I'm talking within humanity, I'm talking within politics, I'm talking with everything. Think about something, you'll see. Everything comes to the surface, and that is for us to purge, to clean, to feel, to let go. Yeah, eagles are surrounding me. Sarah, I told you, me and eagles. In our private talks, me and eagles, guys. When you are aware, when you read nature, I wanted to show you. So, eagles. It's on my body. We're all connected. The eagles are talking to us. The geese are talking to us. Sarah is asking, so what you're saying, if I get this correct, is that everything is us? So no attacks from outside, but rather coming exactly. Exactly. What we consider as attacks, as energetic attacks, as demonic attacks, as whatever attacks, it's all within us. It's our fears. It's what we've been programmed to think. Okay? And as master manifestors, as I always say, I was on that trail of thought, and then, as always, I divert. we are energies. Before this, we are this vessel. I wanted to show Sarah the eagle, and now I got cold, so I'm gonna put it back on. We are energies. We are connected to the universe as energies. We are one with the universe as energies, and as energies we are master manifestors. Every thought, every word, it's energy. I think something, it's energy. I say something, it's energy. I feel something, energy. So by looking at the dark side, Fonda, by looking at things that like demons and like entities and like all these forces, I'm not saying that there are not forces operating behind the scenes, but these are, again, energies. Okay, energies, meaning exactly what I'm trying to explain here. Maybe it will make sense in a second. I choose to look at the light. I choose to look at God. I choose to look at love. Even when everything is dark around me, and even when the situation sometimes look dire and scarce and not ideal, let's put it in layman terms, yeah, I choose love. I choose light. Okay? But I can look at the same situation, I can look at the same situation with fear. Two geese over my head. Like, guys, it's all about unity. It's all about balance. Unity. I can look at the same situation with fear. I can look at the same situation with scarcity, with doubt, with uncertainty. And by that, just manifesting more and more and more and more of the situation. Okay? And I'm not talking only about myself. Each and every person on this earth is a master manifester, whether they know it or not. Okay? But when you put that mass of people in fear energy and in scarcity energy, and then keeping these people small and powerless, hopeless, dreamless, these people are these people. That's why we compare it to the Matrix, guys. Think about the movie The Matrix. All these people that I'm talking about, here is the eagle, guys. I'll show you. All these people that we are talking about. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? I'm pointing right at you. Can you see him? Because I'm pointing at him and he's like, that's weird. Maybe it's a message just for me and only I see it. I don't know, because the camera can. All these people, just like in the movie The Matrix, where they sit in those liquid eggs, sitting and manifesting this twisted world. All these wars, all these power struggles, all these. Guys, look at every corner of this world right now. Everything is like going in flames. That's because people are sitting and manifesting from fear. But guys, all this fear is what it's only gonna bring is more and more and more and more and more and more of this energy. Which in turn will bring the change. Because we can only take so much. The earth can only take so much. People, humanity can only take so much. You understand, guys? Fonda, thank you. So true. When we are being fed stories of fear, we feel fear and then manifest it exactly with our thoughts. And just think about the planet, a whole goddamn planet of people sitting and manifesting from fear. Each and every day, manifesting from fear in their own life. Fear of not being able to pay rent. Fear of not being able to provide for their families. Fear of losing their job. Fear of exactly, saying Fonda, if the vibration rises, it will stop. Exactly. It's good to turn away from the problem and turn towards love on purpose, consciously, saying Sarah. Exactly, guys. Because what we put our attention on, that's what we're gonna manifest in this life. Okay? But the thing is, we reached a breaking point, guys. We reached a breaking point. The earth is saying, no more. Okay? And that is why we're seeing everything happening at once. All these wars, all these the financial system is going down, all these trading wars, actual wars between countries, wars between people, left and right and left, religions, fights between religions is at its peak. Seems like the water is boiled, guys. The water boiled. The kettle is whistling. It's happening. And that is why, guys, all this purging is going around. All this purging. We feel everything. We feel everything we wanted not to feel, never ever again. We feel it. We feel it. But we feel it to get it over with, guys. Don't let it become you. Be aware that this is purging. Be aware that this is the process. Be aware that you are getting reborn. You are getting reborn without this shit on your shoulder, in your soul. We're getting back into balance. We're getting back into balance. And yes, like Sarah says, We are the 144,000. Okay? I didn't say that in this session yet. We are the 144,000 Lightworkers, Starseeds, Earth Angels, Twin Flames. We are here. Yay! I see my friend joining us. Where was I before I got excited? To see Neta. Hi, Neta. Here she is. Hi. Guys, I remember each and every one of you. And I love each and every one of you. I see Neta's picture, I get excited. Guys, we are the 144,000 Lightworkers, Earth Angels, Starseeds, Twin Flames. We are here to change this paradigm of living out of fear, of living out of scarcity, of living out of... Just like Sarah said, don't look at the problems, look at the solutions. And the solution is love. Simple, guys. The only thing that's true in this universe. Love. Yes, the world is in shambles. Yes, the world is in shitty state. True. But we know that this is the false matrix. We know that this is not how it's supposed to be. We know that there's a different way of living. And we need to keep that vision in our hearts, in our faith, in how we approach this world, in how we approach fellow souls around us, with how we approach the planet, with how we approach everything in this life. Because the more we operate from love, unconditional love, that's what we're gonna see. Okay, Fonda? Fonda, you still with us? There's no entities, there's just what they fed us. Again, they who look at the darkness, they who operate from ego. Okay? Us as light workers, we need to look at the light, to operate from the light. Light workers. That's what we do. How do you do it, by the way? What's the time, guys? I'm talking. I'm good. How do we do it? You ask yourself. First and foremost, you need to keep the light shining. What does it mean? Don't let your own light fade away. Love yourself. Treat yourself right. To kill what? I'm not talking about killing. Neta, who are we killing? I think the state of the world is like when we are so-called sick. Exactly. Symptoms of illness are actually sign symptoms of illness are actually signs of health because of the body purging. That is so true. So true. Purging. Currently, the world is purging darkness, and we are having to look at it. Exactly. So that is a sign of the health of our world, healing from the darkness. Exactly. We are purging. In all in all aspects of our existence. The earth is purging, we are purging as human beings. Purging, purging, purging. And us as the 144,000 light workers, we are going first. We are the spearhead of this process. Okay? A lot of people on the planet are stealing ego, stealing fear, stealing. And who can blame them? Right? They're in the thick of it. They're in the thick of it. So who can blame them? But us as the light worker, us as aware beings, we know the truth. We know what's going on. So we need to live aware lives. Keep our own light shining. Light a match in a dark room. And the darkness starts to disappear. Like 2 matches, 3 matches, 4 matches. There you go. So keep your own light shining. And by the way, that doesn't mean to walk around and smile like an idiot and ignore your shit. Okay? Because your shit will always weigh you down. Being aware, being an awakened soul, an enlightened soul, it doesn't mean rainbows and butterflies. It means being authentic, living life without masks, living life as who you are, truly, 100%, 1000%. When you live your life that way, you're gonna be happy, because you're not pretending to be anyone else, or pleasing anyone else, or you're gonna be happy. Okay? So that's one thing. Keep your light shining bright. Secondly, shine your light on others. What that mean? Be good. Spread your love. Unconditional love. To people around you, to strangers. It doesn't mean like a lot of us in the spiritual community, we are like, not that I'm talking badly about it. It's a phase. I was talking about someone, who was it? I was talking to someone from our group about this topic. There's a phase in our spiritual awakening process where we feel, all of us, we've all been there, when we feel need to take a spiritual flashlight and point it at all the darkness for everybody to see, and to shout it from the rooftops, and to say, hey, this is the truth, this is the truth, this is what is going on. Corruption, this, that, child trafficking, conspiracies. Not saying that some of it is not true, but that's not what the point of what I'm trying to say. Can you explain what to expect will happen to us in the last phase? Last phase of what, Neta? We've all been there. In the shine a light on shit phase. It will pass, guys. Our job as light workers is to shine light onto people, not onto more darkness. Of the path we go through, yes, I will try, but let me finish my trail of thought. Our job as light workers is not shining light on the darkness, therefore manifesting more darkness. Our work as light workers is to shine our light, our divine truth, our divine knowledge onto our surroundings, our planet, our universe. We are co-creators of our own universe, right? Our own reality. So shine light on your own reality. Do random acts of kindness every goddamn day. Make someone smile. Turn this frown upside down. You see someone in the midst of their shitty day, do a small thing for them. You make someone smile now, he will smile to the next person they meet. Here you go, chain reaction. If you can do something bigger than that, go do something bigger than that. Talking about something bigger than that, where is Alex, my friend? He's not here today, but before I forget, May 26, guys, my friend Alex is hosting a global event, global ascension event, global activation event. It's going to be on, like I said, May 26th. I'm going to be a part of that day. It's going to be a full day event with lots of presenters and activators and speakers, and I'm going to be one of them. I'm going to talk about unity consciousness, as I always do. I'm going to post a link to the event in the comments to this video. Do RSVP, guys. It's going to be amazing. So here you go. I promised Alex that I'm going to say, and I just did. Sharing love is the best part of the job. Exactly. Sharing light. Sharing light. If you can do something bigger, do it. Like Sarah, I always give credits to Sarah. Sarah felt like she needs to open a Facebook group, call it 144,000 Lightworkers. She did. Here we are, 84,000 people in this group. I felt the need to stop being a dog walker and a dog trainer and a dog boarder and start talking this to people. Spirituality, unconditional love, unity, consciousness, Christ consciousness. This is what I'm doing. Step into your role, step into your purpose. And your purpose is that it doesn't have to be a life to change the whole course of your life. But be aware of your thoughts. Don't fall into thinking about demons and stuff like that. Think about light. Think about love. Think about manifesting the world that we want to manifest, not the world that we are seeing right now. Okay. Neta is asking, what to accept will happen to us in the last phase. First of all, there is no last phase. Life is an ongoing process. Life is ever changing. But I believe you are asking about what's going on right now in the world and where we're heading. We are heading towards a new world. We are heading towards a world that's been, just like you are purging, just like I'm purging, just like Sarah's purging, everybody's purging. Right now, we are going to start over, clean slate. Because it's obvious to everybody that this is not working anymore. Not to everybody, it's obvious to us. But we talk about the shift, we talk about the split, we talk about the 3 days of darkness. It's gonna, what is to purge? So much. If I'm gonna start putting it in points, we're not gonna finish this in an hour. We're purging everything. We're purging the old system. We're purging the old, everything we've been taught in the last era of this planet. Power, 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 money, 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 me, me, me. This is what we're purging. Clean slate. We are starting over. And after the event, after the flash. What does it mean to purge? Guys, Neta is from my home country. So I'm gonna say it in Hebrew for a second. אנחנו עושים ניקיון פסח. מנקים הכל. To purge meaning to clean. Everything. To get rid of everything. Clean house. Whatever is not serving you anymore, whatever is not serving the planet anymore, whatever is not serving humanity anymore. To the garbage of history. To the recycle, not recycle, we're not recycle, we are recycling. Let me step back. We are recycling. Alchemizing. We're taking shit and we're turning it into love, into something new. Okay? So to purge means to take all that crap that's not serving you anymore in your life and to recycle it back into love. Okay, Neta? To alchemize it back into love. And this is happening in every aspect of our existence right now. Because religion doesn't work anymore. Because politics doesn't work anymore. Because the economics doesn't work anymore. Because division, separation doesn't work anymore. Hate, fear, power struggles. If my existence depends on you not exist, you know what I tried to say? Sorry guys, the Israeli came out of me for a second. If my existence depends on you not being on this planet, because you're different than me, because you believe in a different book. Right? This system cannot exist anymore. It's all about unity. If I am you and you are me, then there's no difference between us. And there's no difference between me and the planet, and the animals, and the trees. If I can see and if I can feel the connection, then I can feel responsible. And if I feel responsible, and I'm aware, I can manifest from that place of responsibility to the universe, to God, to Spirit, to my fellow souls that occupy this planet. Right? If I'm you and you're me, and we are everybody, and everybody's the same, so what the fuck are we fighting about? Why are we killing each other? And if I'm one with the trees and with the animals, what the fuck? Why the fuck are we abusing this planet? And our resources? Why? And then we change our ways. Right? And the more people that will awake to that fact, to that truth, that we are all one, that we are all connected, that we are all here for each other, we are going to manifest the new world that we want to see. You understand, guys? So Netta, to answer your question, where we're going to a better place. After everything will burn down to the ground, there will be no other choice but to rebuild. But we're going to rebuild differently. We're going to rebuild from a place of love, because hate didn't work. Okay? And that is why we say that the 144,000 Lightworkers, star seeds, earth angels, twin flames, we are the leaders of the new world, because we know love, we know unconditional love. And we will teach unconditional love to those that will lose hope, just like we did, going through this process. You understand, guys? We are going to show people love, we are going to show people light, we are going to show people that there's a new way of existing, a new way of thinking, a new way of manifesting, a new way of creating. It's going to be beautiful. I think I told you privately, Netta, you're going to see the world change in your lifetime. On your personal path? Netta is asking, I asked about the last phase in my personal path. I think I'm there. I'm not sure I understand. Because life is ever changing. Your path, you're not at the end of your path. Okay? You're on your journey. And each and every one of us, we are on a different phase of our journey, but the journey never ends. Your energy cannot be destroyed. Even when this lifetime ends, your journey still continues. Okay, incarnations are not a myth. Maybe I'll talk about incarnations next time. But not even that. Even if you don't incarnate, energy is energy. It just changes form. You cannot destroy energy. That is why soul is eternal. The soul is eternal. But if I get you correctly, Neta, your question, what are you asking? If you're gonna be happy, if the struggles are ever gonna stop? Is there a purpose? Yes, there's a purpose. Like I said, you are being prepared, each and every one of us. We are being prepared for our true purpose in this life. Okay? You live this life, you lived the life that you lived, and the life you lived before that. Your past lives, you lived the whole journey as a soul to get you to this point. What is this point? The changing of eras, new earth, second coming of Christ, Biat HaMashiach. Unity consciousness. That's what it's all about. And you live your whole life to get you to this point where you will be an example, a living example of all that we are talking about. Each and every one of us in their own community, in their own special way of expressing that unconditional love. But that's your purpose. That's why you're going through this process. To find your way, to find your own unique way, to shine love and to shine unconditional love and light onto this world. You understand, Neta, and everybody? If that's your question, that's my answer. You're going through this process to find your purpose, to find your own unique way to shine your light onto this world. So that when everything will fall down, you will know what you need to do. You are the leaders of the new world. Not Donald, not none of these guys. They don't know love, even if it hits them in the face with a semi-truck. You understand? These people don't know love. We're talking about reincarnation, we're talking about being an energy, we're talking about energy not disappearing. These people are very young souls. Some say Donald Trump is a fucking infant of a soul. Alright? But you, each and every one of you that connect with this message, that will see this video, that is a part of our group, you are ancient souls, you've been here from the fucking beginning. I didn't curse enough this session. Here you go. You've been here from the fucking beginning. You are a wise soul. You learn each and every time you incarnated on this planet. You lived and learned. You lived and learned. You lived and learned. You started as an infant soul. You started. We made many bad mistakes on this journey as souls. We've been very bad people at the beginning. But each time we lived and learned, we lived and learned, we lived and learned thousands of times. Each time waking up to what we already learned the previous time around. That is why you sit here all of a sudden in the year 2025 and you start to awake to all this knowledge that you've been learning throughout lifetime. Because it's time to implement that knowledge. The time is now. Implement that knowledge that you've been accumulating for lifetimes. When we say that we get awakened, we are awakened to the knowledge that we already have inside us. Each and every time we live and learn, we live and learn, we live and learn, we live and learn. We are arriving onto this planet, we forget. We live, we remember. It's all a journey of remembrance. Who we truly are. So, everything that you know, everything that you feel, everything, it's 100% true. You learned it over lifetimes. It is your essence. You know the truth. Okay, guys? I realized that I talked for an hour already. Today was me rambling on and on. But this is the truth, guys. The world is in darkness. The world is in a bad place right now. Our job is to keep the light, the torch of unconditional love, unconditional truth, unconditional love, light, to keep the torch of light burning. Will we remember the next life, who we are, what we did in this life? That's a complicated question for the last minute of the session, Neta. But I can tell you that once you are how will I say? When you are aware enough, when you lived enough, when you surrender enough to the truth, that you know, that you don't know, that there's so much that we don't know that we don't know, when you accept that fact, and divine truth and universal wisdom start coming to you, and you we talk about ego death. When your ego is thin enough, okay, the ego is the veil, right? When the veil is thin enough for you to see through it, or if it lifts up entirely for you, you might start remembering your past life. I do remember what I did last time. And the time before. I know how I died. And I know when I came back. Obviously, that's my birthday. But I remember what I did last time around. The more awake, the more aware you are, the more you let go of the ego and you let divine truth shine in. You might just remember. I call myself the Heyoka twin because I remember who I was. I would call myself in my other name, but that is something that I swore I'm not gonna do, because I will never come and say, hey, I was this and that, and that's why you need to listen to me. Like some people on our group. Okay? I must have had conversation with 9 or 10 or 15 Jesuses. I will never come and say I will this and that, and I was this or that person, because I was a well-known person the last time around. I was doing exactly what I'm doing now, talking love and unity to the world. Here's a hint for you, but I'm never gonna call myself in that name. You understand? Neta. I will never come and say, hey, I'm the incarnation of... And that is why you need to listen to me. I talk my truth right now as Tom Piso, the Heyoka twin. And that's the same truth that I was talking last time, and the time before, and the time before. Okay, guys. At this point, I think I'm gonna stop rambling, and I will shut my mouth. Today was one of these days. Up until I came here, I didn't really know what I was talking about, what I was going to talk about. I must have had like 50 ideas in the past, I don't know, 15 hours. So I said I'm just gonna open my mouth and see what comes out. Hope you like it. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you for being here with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. We are all part of this process. Holy fuck, guys. Guys, in 2030, we are going to have a fucking global barbecue. Vegan picnic. Eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. But it's gonna be, we're gonna celebrate the new world. Nothing is gonna be the same. Trust me. Alright, guys? So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for spending time with me. I will be back next Thursday, hopefully, with better balanced energies. Okay. But fuck, I'm being authentic with you guys. Some days are like this. Okay? My website, my new website, I'm revamping my website. It's gonna be ready very, very soon, guys. I'm gonna share it with you. That's gonna be a way for us to connect with each other and to spread the love and light even more. May 26th, Alex's event. Alex from ascentpathway.org. Check him out. That's it, guys. I love you all. See you next time.